Weston-super-Mare. So I had a chip shop for 14 years. Let me just show you. See the one there with the blue canopies? I was in that for 14 years with my twin brother. It's quite a windy day. There's an event on today, a running event, like a marathon of some type. So I'm on the pier. So I thought I'd just show you my hometown. It is a beautiful hometown. It's very beautiful. So one of the places that I rent is right over there. You see the one with the orange? Oh, that wind nearly blew my phone out. So the one with the orange, there's 3 buildings there, and above there is a load of flats. One of the properties I rent with my brother. There's another one. You might be able to see a bar that I rent. There's 2 bars that I rent. I just wonder if I can see them. Have a look. It's obviously a beautiful view. Look at that sea coming in. It's either coming in or going out. I think it's coming in. Actually, no, it could be going out. Actually, 'cause there's a wet patch, isn't there? Hi, Deborah. So that is the place that I own with my brother and rent. And behind there, so you see that white building? Behind there is a bar that I rent called Coco's Bar. And there's another bar that I rent. Let's have a look, see if I can see it. Oh yeah. So if you look in between there, you see where it says Bear Grylls, or the blue upright thing that's there. That is a bar that I rent. It's hard to tell. So all of my businesses were in this area. So when I was growing up through all those 30 odd years, this was the area in my business years, always in this area. I had about 5 businesses all in this area. And this is when I talk about my childhood, this was the beach that I grew up playing on with my twin brother. So my twin brother, Andreas, my dad had a cafe, which was down that road there, which is, you can't really see it, but it's the same road where the Bear Grylls sign is, the blue upright. That was where I lived as a child. So what we had to do every day, because my dad and mum ran a small cafe. So every day we would cross over the road. It was 2 roads, and we spent the days on the beach. And this is my story about Uncle Bill, the guy who had the caravan, the Christian man who invited Jesus into my heart and read the Lord's Prayer to me. This very old man sat on the beach in his little caravan when I was literally 5 or 6, could be slightly older. We used to go and watch Punch and Judy, and and he would talk. He would pray with us. I've always thought that him inviting Jesus into my heart when I was such a small child, when I went through my rebellious phase of being quite naughty, I've always thought that his influence on me through the Bible, through the teachings of Jesus, influenced me to stay good and to know the difference between right and wrong. So you know how it is, guys. Woo! So I just wanted you to know this is the main area that I grew up with. So when I got slightly older, when I was about 9, 10, 11, I had a skateboard and roller skates, and we would skate up and down here. We would go right to the foot end and back every day. Very, very happy memories in Weston-super-Mare. So yeah, I'm 58 now, obviously, so I love my childhood. but at the same time, it was difficult. So I don't miss my working years. They were pretty tough. Basically 30 years of working my ass off with no time off. We were literally working 7 days a week, 7 nights a week for about over 20 years. It was tough, but we also had loads of fun. It's very exciting running your own business. It really is. Yeah. With especially if you've got a twin brother who's your partner. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to walk along there and have a little walk around and then come back and meet my wife. My wife, we're on the pier. So we're on the pier, yeah? Can't really tell because we're stood on it. Can't really tell. But that Christmas tree, it's massive, isn't it? So we park at the end over there on the beach in the camper van in Lenny and have days, spend the whole day on the beach. We do go for a swim when it's warm. You know, we do have a bit of a muddy sea here in southwest UK near Bristol. Yeah. And you know what? Oh, most of these buildings that you can see, there's obviously, let me just look at that one there and that one there. They were here when I was a kid. It still looks the same now as when I was a kid in the 70s. And my parents came here in the 60s. Hasn't changed. You got the winter gardens there. A big building there that I nearly purchased called the Cabo. And believe it or not, I actually nearly purchased the pier. Believe it or not. It's a long, complicated story. So me and my twin had many years of business. So so that's it, guys. Got to go. I just wanted to show you my hometown. You know, this was a big part of my life. You know, before I retired, I spent all my life here. See you later, guys. Take care.